Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'd like to share a thought from the Parashat HaShavua, Parashat B'Shalach, which is the story of the crossing of the Yam Suf, when the Israelites were being chased by the Egyptians, and God created this amazing miracle that the Israelites were able to cross when the waters parted, and then all the Egyptians were drowned in the sea, and thus they prevailed against an army that was so much stronger and had chariots and horsemen, whereas they had almost nothing. At the very end of the crossing, it says that the Israelites, Vayaminu b'Hashem uv'Moshe avdo. They believed in God and in Moshe, Moses, God's servant. The very next words are the Song of the Sea, Shirat Hayam. And it says, Az Yashir Moshe. Then Moshe will sing. Or then Moshe does sing. It's unclear because it says that Moshe and leading the Israelites in song, it says in the future tense, as Yashir. It could be a poetic or lyrical way of describing that at that moment Moshe and the Israelites sang. But the Midrash in Shemot Rabbah picks up on this idea. Instead of saying as Shar Moshe, then Moshe sang, it says Moshe will in the future. And the Midrash imagines that there was a conversation between God and the angels. As soon as the angels saw that the Israelites were saved, it was the parting of the sea, and then God brought the sea back together again so that the Egyptians would be vanquished, they wanted to sing. And they imagined this conversation that God says to them, no, I don't want you to sing. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Amar, Yashir Moshe uvnei Israel tchila. First Moshe and the Israelites shall sing. This is what God says to the angels. And not chas v'chalila that there's anything wrong with you singing. But you are eternal. And these are humans. So if they want to sing now, let them sing now. And Rav David of Kotsk, who was the son of the Kotzker Rebbe, adds another dimension to this. He says when angels sing, they always are ready to sing. But when humans sing, when we sing, it's often because we're moved in the moment. It's spontaneous. It pours out of our soul. And God wanted to hear that. Rabbi Chen adds another thought to this. He says, when such a song happens, it leaves an eternal and an indelible imprint on the people singing and on future generations. And he proves it this way. He says, do you know that there was another miracle very similar to the crossing of the sea? Most people don't remember that. It happened in Joshua, the book of Joshua, Yehoshua, Moshe's disciple, who brought the Israelites, the Jews, into the land of Israel. Then the priest stood with the Aron, with the ark and the tablets in the middle of the Jordan River, and the waters parted, and the Jews were able to cross into the land of Israel. But there was no song. There was no spontaneous outpouring or even a thoughtful outpouring of song. Somebody didn't think of raising their voices in song. And so we don't really remember that incident. But Shirat Hayam, we do remember. This Shabbat is called Shabbat Shirah, Shabbat of song, in memory of, in honor of Shirat Hayam, the song of the sea. It is also our custom to sing this Shabbat in memory of the miracle that happened then. And I want to invite all of us to look for and to create moments of song that lifts our souls, the souls of those with us, and perhaps we too will create memories and create an imprint for years to come. Shabbat Shalom.